Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me on the next play. I'm your host, Darkel. I would like to say before we start, please like, share, and subscribe. It takes 3 seconds and it's always free. I would like to say the answer, the trivia yesterday was who was the worm? The answer is Dennis Rodman. Uh, Today's question is who is the big fundamental? Okay. Um, I would like to thank all my players out there. Also, today's quote of the day or the word is going to be recidivism. Means a person returning to criminal behavior or gets arrested again after serving a prison sentence. It also means a revolving door to repeat the same behaviors. And Latin meaning means fall back. Um, and the quote of the day is, when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. So that's some deep stuff there. That's real shit. Also, I would like to say the WNBA scores. The Storm defeated the Tempo 90-78. Flagey Johnson had 20 points, three rebounds, 2 assists. Dominique Malanga had 18.7 rebounds and 2 assists. And in the losing cause, Kiki Rice had 24 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Isabella Harrison had 17 points, 14 rebounds, and 1 assist. The Valkyries defeated the Sun 89-64. Janelle Salon had 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Veronica Burton had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Charlize Ledger had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in the losing cause for the Sun. Okay, in Major League Baseball scores. Tampa Bay 3, Detroit had a donut. Give them some coffee. It's a lot of donuts today. They probably took off yesterday, the Major League Baseball. I see a lot of donuts. Get a lot of coffee, y'all. Bustelo and whatever, Maxwell House, whatever they like. You heard? Give it to them. Arizona 2, the Cubs 0. Give them some cold coffee. Cincinnati 10, San Fran 9. Cleveland 4, Los Angeles Lakers 3. Philadelphia 6, Seattle had a donut. San Diego 3, Pittsburgh had a donut. Seattle 4, Boston had a donut. Colorado 13, Nationals 1. New York Yankees 9, Houston 3. Blue Jays 3. Okay, Atlanta 0. No, that's not Atlanta. Kansas City 0, excuse me. Milwaukee 8, my Mets had 1. Atlanta 6, Los Angeles Dodgers 5. Chicago White Sox 10, Texas 4. Baltimore 8, St. Louis 7. Oakland 7, Minnesota 4. Okay, I would like to talk about somebody that was instrumental in the NBA. He played alongside his brother at times, not alongside, but they played at the same time. His name is, and he's a Fort Greene Brooklynite, so he's a Brooklynite. He's my homie. His name is Albert King. Born on December 17th, 1959, as an American NBA basketball player, scoring champion, the younger brother of scoring champion and Hall of Famer Bernard King. Albert played at Fort Hamilton High School in Brooklyn, just like Bernard, and is regarded as one of the nation's greatest high school players of all time. He was rated the top prep player in the nation over Magic Johnson and Gene Banks during his senior season. At 6'6", guard from the University of Maryland, King was selected by the New Jersey Nets in the first round, 10th overall of the 1981 NBA draft. King played in 9 NBA seasons for 4 teams. King attended Fort Hamilton in Brooklyn, New York. He was named to the inaugural McDonald's All-American team, which played the 1977 Capital Classic. In the 1979-80 college season, King was named the ACC Men's Basketball Player of the Year. He appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated twice during the 1980 season. One of the highlights of his ACC career was a thunderous dunk over Duke center Mike Jaminski. During a Maryland home game at Cole Fieldhouse, Duke was the first seeded team in the nation at the time, and King went on to lead the Terrapins in scoring that night and helped defeat the Blue Devils 101-82. His number 55 jersey was honored by Maryland basketball program in 2002. King was named to the ACC 50th anniversary men's basketball team as one of the 50 greatest players in the Atlantic ACC. King played in 9 NBA seasons for 4 teams. He played for the New Jersey Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, San Antonio Spurs, and Washington Bullets. King's best years as a professional came during his playing days with the Nets from 1981 to 87. During the 82-83 season, he appeared in 79 games and averaged 17 points per game and 3.7 assists per game. In his NBA career, he played in 534 games and scored a total of 6,470 points. At the end of the 1988-89 season, he was signed by Olimpia Milano of the Italian Basketball League to replace Billy Martin in Milan. He played the last 2 games of his regular season and the following 12 of the postseason alongside experienced players such as Bob McAdoo, Mike D'Antoni, and Dino Menigan. He gave an essential contribution for winning the title in a very contested game of the final, scoring a season-high 22 points. During the second half of the 1989-90 season, King played for the Holland of the Israeli Basketball League. In just 11 games, he scored an average of 22.8 points per game, including a 23-point game against Israel powerhouse Maccabi Tel Aviv. The team finished the season in the 7th place and King left. King spent the 1990-91 season playing in the Continental Basketball Association with the Albany Patroons, coached by George Karl, where he was named the CBA Newcomer of the Year. He returned to the NBA game in September 1991 when he signed with the Washington Bullets. He was waived by the Bullets in November after appearing in 6 games where he averaged 5.2 points per game. He is the younger brother of the former NBA scoring champion Bernard King. They grew up in the Fort Greene Houses neighborhood of Brooklyn. 2 of his oldest brothers also played college basketball, Thomas for West Virginia and Wesleyan, and Ronald for Miami-Dade Junior College. He is also one of the central personalities in Rick Tellender's acclaimed book, Heaven is a Playground. In the 1990s, he hosted Nets Slammin' Planet with Evan Roberts, Brandon Scoop, B. Robinson, and Chris Carino. Following his basketball career, King opened several Wendy's restaurants. And that is the amazing life of the incomparable Albert King from Fort Greene, Brooklyn. I'm always proud to say Fort Greene. I can't help it, guys. I'm from, they asked me, you from Brooklyn? I said, nah, I'm from Fort Greene. It's a difference to me because I just love Fort Greene. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm born and bred Cumberland Hospital, baby. You don't get no more Fort Greene than that. You heard? Because that's right in the projects, that hospital. In the projects. In the heart of the projects at that. The other hospital is Brooklyn, which is not in the heart of the projects. You got to walk outside the projects. It's about 3 blocks, 4-block walk. But I'm an official Cumberland Hospital Knight. So, with that, I would like to say he was one of the greats that come out the projects. Always good to talk about that. So I would like to end this by saying, free Poppy, free Sadiq, free Just, free Supreme, free Naheem, and free Your Majesty. I also would like to say the things I always like to say. May each of you want, but never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100, and me 100 minus a day, so I'll never know when great people like yourselves have passed away. Because it hurts my heart, especially if I got love for certain people. I already lost my mother, father, sister, brothers. I'm tired of funerals. I really don't like to go, but may you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. Okay? Remember, if your device is not on the next play, 6-7, then your device is not really on. I would like to say peace, health, and prosperity to everybody in the world. Everybody should have a place to live at least. There should be no homelessness in this world, with this country's always bragging about they the richest and the land of the free, when it can't be free, when you got so much homelessness from people who've committed their life to the military, people who were doctors, who got educations, are homeless. Yet we are 56, 90, $100 trillion in debt all the time because we're too busy fighting wars. We're not taking care of our own. So with that, I'm out. Y'all have a nice day.